Developing Your Divine Exalted State of Being. August 3, 2014. Dear beloveds, I come before you today to discuss your exaltedness, the state of being that you are all entering, each in your own way. Indeed, it is in stages, but powerful nonetheless. Your exaltedness is your depth of being within your very divine core, explored and expanded with your continued willingness and intent to discard the lower vibrations for the higher exalted ones. And dear ones, it is not always a tedious or difficult process as you may think sometimes. Sometimes simply with letting go and agreeing to lift your spirits, your vibration, without resistance, can bring you into higher realms instantly. The trick is to stay there, and you will get better and better at it, dear ones. By no means must you strive hard or have angst about it. It is a natural process as you clear and absorb more love energies. It is a gradual natural process, and, indeed, it can be quick and sudden in some ways, for there will be times you will feel that you have suddenly shifted into a new place where so much of what you were used to just falls away. And you can either be there, in the void, so to speak, albeit momentary, and allow yourself to rise into unknown territory, or you can bring yourself back down for the sake of comfort. But you will find, dear ones, that this new place, if you allow it to linger, albeit a little uncomfortable and unknown at first, can bring you into an exalted comfort, exciting yet peaceful at the same time, entering into a plethora of possibilities that your energy can take you, as if you are floating through room after room in a deep tunnel of awakening that leads you to a lightness and a stillness and yes, a peacefulness. Allow yourselves in your meditations to go and explore into these places, for they are available to you more and more as you are lifting the dross of yesteryear. What it may leave you with may feel unsubstantial, but only because it is unknown and untested and untried and unlived for the time being. But allow it to be there and surround you, and your lift into this new exalted feeling and place will feel more than worth the uncomfortable unknowingness of it. Letting go and surrendering to it is the hardest thing for humans to do, especially after living in 3D for so long. You have grown used to barriers and boundaries and labels and qualifiers and quantifying measures that have kept you safe and within your boxes of experiences, where you play and learn and perpetuate all your beliefs and rules you have gained as you have traveled on your journey in the third dimension. However, you are shaking this off, this older way of being, to make way for the newer exalted way of being in the higher realms, and although it is new, it is so doable, since you have a natural inclination and inherent ability to navigate the higher lighter realms, and so you are exploring them and living them, and feeling more and more enriched by them as you let yourself go, and ponder and float amongst the higher energies. Sometimes you may pull yourself back, out of habit or due to fear, or desire of safety, but the more you allow yourself to float amongst the lighter higher energies in meditation, and then when not even in dedicated meditation, you will feel more and more comfortable in your increasing exalted state that you are sustaining, with more skill and expertise the more you allow the energies to lift you. So my beloveds, I beseech you and invite you to explore fully your exaltedness, which is really your divine nature, your inner flame of divinity that is connected with Source. You will find more and more that you needn't ever sever the tie you have and are discovering there, that you will instead want to always and perpetually remain connected to Source within your divine center no matter what you are doing. You will find that it is such a natural state for you to remain in, as you remember your exaltedness, your sweet divine grace and serenity to which you are returning with more and more fluidity and steady ascension. If my words are feeling a little confusing, just allow them to float into you, and you will soon find that this state I am attempting to convey, is your natural way of being, your chosen way of being, your divine birthright from which you have only made a detour in all the years in your state of duality. But that is dissolving now, this old way of being, and you are rightfully taking up the reins of your new existence, flowered with beautiful essence of your divine qualities, of peace, harmony, joy, grace and abundance and yes, most of all love, unconditional love that is now, as we speak, penetrating your whole being, as well as the globe and universe and multiverse with warp speed. Keep breathing this love in and out, and keep spreading it. This your love essence, and you are assured of a complete transformation not only of and in yourselves but of and in your whole world. This is not to say that your work is complete here, but it will become much more demonstrative of all your efforts to the extent that you allow your perception to pick it up. The longer you keep yourself in your exalted divine state of being, the more you will see and experience this new world you are creating. And that, my dear ones, is the $60 million question, to quote an old adage. Will you choose to remain in and develop your exalted divine state and continue to leave your old world behind? Only you know the answer to that question, dear ones, but I venture to say that the answer will be a strong, exalted yes. For most of you. I love you unconditionally, my dear ones, and respect and honor you for your bravery and your steadfastness in this sometimes rocky road along the ascension path. But you are equipped for it, you are designed for it, and you are destined for it, my dear beloved trailblazers into the fifth dimension and higher. I leave you for now to ponder my words and absorb my energy and the codes that are being divinely delivered to you as we speak. Go with peace and love, my dear ones. I spread my blanket of unconditional love over you all, and ask you to do the same to all you think of, encounter, or feel in your path of ascending enlightenment. I treasure you, and I respect and honor and cherish your beautiful bright illuminated souls that are coming online more fully each moment. Namaste. Channeled by Fran Zapata. www.franhealing.com. www.franheal.wordpress.com. www.ouremergingdivinity.com.